So I haven't watched this trailer, but to me, Shadowlands seems like a shameless cash grab. The people that are paying for it are absolute suckers. I don't get it. I used to be a World of Warcraft fan, but like, this is just blatant cash grabbing at this point. So, for the last year, the people who still play World of Warcraft didn't get any patch. And every month they're paying money so that the development team can develop something new. So for a year, they're paying monthly subscription so that the Blizzard developers can create this expansion that would then sell it to them at full price. Why are you still paying for the game? Yeah, okay. The expansion, what exactly does it bring? No new classes, no new races, just, like, I guess, like, new raids and zones to quest in. Most people don't like to quest from what I can see. Most people want to get to the end game and do that content. This could have been added in patches. Okay, that you're paying for a monthly subscription anyway, this could have been added in patches. There was no need for an expansion, either than the fact that it's that time of year again. So they're pushing out that expansion for you guys to, spend your money on. Absolutely disgraceful. This would have never flied in Blizzard back in the old days, right? Like, back in the old days, they would just create content that they were proud of, was really good stuff. But anyway, right? So let's look at the trailer. Maybe it's going to interest me. Maybe it's going to hype me.
Beyond the veil lies the Shadowlands, where every soul has its place.
Okay, so this is something that I didn't expect. Seeing the Shadowlands being bright and cloudy and like a paradise. So I guess like good souls go into paradise, bad souls go into a version of hell. Okay, looks pretty. You got your angel things going on here. This looks a little bit more interesting. I like the environment. I never understand the idea of an afterlife, though. I mean, on Earth there's like 7 billion souls, right? So if you were to have an afterlife, I mean, how many people die every single year? After 1,000 or 2,000 years, the afterlife would be crowded. But whatever. Like, what on earth is this? This is horrendous. Like, she looks awful. By the way, is it just me, or does Blizzard not have the ability to create beautiful women anymore? And I spoke with a Blizzard artist. Like, I actually know people on the inside, and they still try to create, what they consider to be beautiful women. And then when they go to the HR lady, they're like, our tastes have matured. We do not agree with that art style anymore. It's not just World of Warcraft. It's Diablo and other recent projects that they make. I don't understand why. Like, just why? Like, it used to be. And this is just my personal rant. Like, maybe for other people they don't care as much. But I think even women, like, when Blizzard started with World of Warcraft, a lot of women played Alliance because Alliance had the quote-unquote pretty races. Like, this was even a conversation of the forum at the time. And only when they added Blood Elves to the Horde, which is something that didn't really make sense to a lot of people at the time, but only then do you see more girls playing Horde. And do you know what they played? Female Blood Elves. Because, like, they want to play pretty characters. Kind of makes sense, Why would you want to play something ugly? But, like, they're now having, like, a wider diversity of fat, chubby, human women and whatnot. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But why are you afraid of just making pretty girls? Like, that was part of the whole fantasy, right? Because you get to be in this world where you have all these pretty ladies that are the night elves, but they're also savage-like. You know, they have like sharp thieves, and they're going to riddle you down with arrows if you approach their forest. They're bestial in nature, you know, but they're also very hot. You know, so it causes like this confusion between danger and sexiness. It was part of the fantasy. I don't want to see people like myself in my fantasy. Like, I don't want to see chubby guys, middle-aged 34-year-old guys with dimples. Like that. That's not something that I want to see from World of Warcraft. That's not the realism that I want to see in a game where a guy with plate armor can swim. You know, it's just putting it out there. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, this takes me off. I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the hell is this supposed to be? See, now this is something more fantasy. Muscular man, you know, built out of muscle with the big axe in his hand. Why can't they get the male right? Why can't they do the males justice and make them so cool looking? But when it comes to the ladies, you got the Pixar princess of farts, right? Like she controls the farty wind, and yeah, she looks with sorrow. Even she, like, look, this is how she feels about Blizzard new artistic choices. Like, this is how she feels. Hold on, I'm gonna just bring it back a little bit to show her facial expression. This is how she feels about Blizzard's new art team. You know, she looks at what they're creating and it's like, ah. By the way, can you imagine just how vicious life is in the World of Warcraft universe? Like, you're probably some hero that fought in many wars, and finally you die and you go to your resting place and you go to the afterlife and there's just more wars to fight. It's like never ending. This is kind of cool, like this Naxxramas thing. I guess it's not Naxxramas, like it's not a necropolis, but like it looks similar, and you know, kind of out of place though. You know, like they modernized World of Warcraft to the point where it's got starships and it's got the like floaty thingies. It's like, yeah, I guess, sure, why not? It's going to be interesting if they make another strategy game about it. The music is spot on though. Is this like the guy's job to just pick up souls and throw them? Do souls even float? I mean, why don't they? Sorry, why don't souls float? Why do they fall down?
Beyond the veil lies darkness, where every soul has its place.
I think this is the first expansion I'm not going to buy. There's nothing really that hypes me about it. I mean, you know, you go there, you do some quests, and then you go back to raiding. No new classes, no new races. Like, what's the point? Is there like a feature that you guys are hyped? You know what I think happened? I'll tell you what happened. I think most of their talent was put to other projects. Probably on Diablo 4, because like that game looks kind of cool. So they just have like a skeleton crew that's working for World of Warcraft now, and it's just like do some content so people can, you know, still pay that monthly subscription. And I think that's it. You know, I don't expect a lot of love from this expansion, and I don't know what the future of World of Warcraft is going to be like. I mean, it's starting to look like Old Yeller, and at one point it needs to be put down. You can definitely see the graphics and the engine. It's looking worse for wear. I mean, it's a game that's, what, more than 15 years old? You can tell the age. Yeah. But World of Warcraft was never about the game itself. It was about the community. It was about the drama that guilds would go through, and all of the stuff that different players would do on a server. And now with server transfer, looking for raid and name change, yeah, I think most of that drama is gone. Like, most people just want to get there to get loot and shinies. Let me know what you think if you're a World of Warcraft player. Would you buy this and why? I mean, are you hyped about it? Like to me, this is one of the only trailers that really didn't do that much. I remember even the Mist of Pandaria trailer was really cool, with the orc and the human on the island. Even though the expansion was bad, the trailer was cool. Wrath of the Lich King had a kick-ass trailer. Cataclysm had a badass trailer. Like most of these other expansions, you'd look at the trailer and you'd want to play it. I don't feel anything from this. It's like, alright, well, you go to Shadowlands, it's like, okay, well, how is it different than the other places I've been through? I mean, you do realize that questing is a chore, right? Like, most people don't really look at questing. It's like, oh my god, the new expansion, I get to quest again. Like, most people are like, oh no, I need to level up faster because my guild requires me to raid, and I need to finish getting up all the way to max level. So that I can finally raid. Not to mention, everything you do in questing doesn't really affect your end game, right? I mean, it's just like something that you do in order to get to the end game. The cool thing is, like, you get some sort of a story out of it, but at least you need to be invested in the story. I'm curious, I guess, like, what Sylvanas' end game is and who the jailer is, but like, that's pretty much it, And it's not like such big questions. It's like, what happened to Illidan? Is Illidan coming back? Or, But hey, I'm curious what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section.